everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. So happy to be with you this week. It is a brand new week and we are having a brand new stamp set. And this week I am using the Fluffiest Friends. It will be available on Tuesday to order. It's an online exclusive and it is adorable. I would not wait. I would order it if you like it on Tuesday, because if not, it may not be there. And it is super, super cute. I am pairing it with So Sincere, and this is a stamp set you may have missed. It's in the mini catalog, the holiday mini, and it is not a holiday stamp set. It is an all occasion set of sentiments, but what I love about it is it has very unusual yet very cool sentiments. I love that it has So Very Proud of You. It has a Get Well, Hope Your Day is a Happy One, Be Grateful for What You Have, Be Proud of Who You Are, Just Love Spending Time with You, Knowing You Brings Joy to My Heart, Happy Birthday, Just for You, You're in My Heart and Prayers, I love that, So Thankful for You, Your Kindness is So Appreciated. So it has quite a variety of sentiments and you may have missed it. So don't forget about that. And of course, Fluffiest Friends is the world's cutest stamp set. All these little chubby critters. And today we're making a bird card. So this is really fun. I think it's super cute. It's a happy day bird card. So it's just a great card to send to anybody for any reason. I love it. And we're going to go ahead and get started making this today. So let me explain some of the products we're using today. So because you guys have been with me for quite a while now, I know you have amassed especially basic dies because I know that I've spoken with you about such. Give It a Whirl dies has fantastic clouds, hearts, stars. It is not just an interactive card set of dies. So if you don't own Give It a Whirl, do not miss it. It may disappear at the end of this year and you will regret it, because not only can you make a really cool interactive card, but you have lots of other great dies in here. Stylish shapes, which I use constantly. And today I wanted to have a scalloped border right here. And I love this nice big scallop by the Zany Zoo dies. And I know I've done 3 weeks of Zany Zoo, so I know most of you guys already have Zany Zoo, so I didn't feel too bad using it for the scallop, because I know that if you are interested in Fluffiest Friends, you probably already own Zany Zoo, so it's a good it's a good thing to pair with the Fluffiest Friends. Again, I'm using the Glorious Gingham designer series paper. It's a 6x6 paper pack. I've used it a ton. It has Pecan Pie, Berry Burst, Pretty Peacock, Lemon Lime Twist, and Blueberry Bushel. So you get 5 colors, and it is a fantastic pack of paper. Let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you how to make this really fun card. So we're going to start with basic white cardstock for our base. We are also gonna, and it's 5.5 by 8.5 inches, and we're gonna score it at 4 1/4 down the center, which I've already done. We're gonna go ahead and burnish it. All right, so there's our basic card base. I have already stamped our little bird and his nest, which, by the way, is the sticks from the beaver, you know, the little beaver dam. So that's what that really is. But I flipped it over and made it a bird nest. See how cute that is? And I colored my bird nest in Pecan Pie Stampin' Blends, and my bird is in Daffodil Delight, Boho Blue. Those are the colors that I used for that. And I highlighted in light Blueberry Bushel. So a little variety of colors there. So I want to let you know those colors. And we're going to use Boho Blue, Blueberry Bushel, and Parakeet Party when we do our little border of flowers, which, by the way, we're going to do that first. So this piece here is, I believe, 1 inch, yep, by 4¼ inches, and we are going to stamp it in Memento Tuxedo Black, and we're going to stamp these cute flowers. So I just want to make sure I'm well inked before I try and do anything dangerous like stamping. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and press that into place, and we're going to do it twice. I mean, 2 more times. So we're going to do one there. I just have to double check that I'm good. And another one on the other side. All right, so there's my little border of flowers, and let's go ahead and color. So we are going to color, like I said, in Blueberry Bushel, Boho Blue, and Parakeet Party. So I'm using light Blueberry Bushel and light Boho Blue, and I believe light Parakeet Party. No, dark Parakeet Party. Okay. So the outsides of the flowers are going to be light Blueberry Bushel. And you're just basically, I'm not highlighting them. They're so small. I think that they're fine all in one color. It's not about the art, it's about getting it done, right? So we're gonna work our way. Almost done. The Boho Blue is the center of the flowers, and then the leaves are in the Parakeet Party. So there's our Blueberry Bushel. Let's do our centers in Boho Blue. And you probably can't see the difference yet, but as it dries, you will be able to see the difference. The Blueberry Bushel will lighten. And I'll show you, I'll bring my my done card ready to the top of the camera so that you guys can see what it's gonna look like once it's completely dry. So yeah, so you're just gonna stamp a row of flowers, which in this case is 3 because the stamp has 3 flowers on it. I think it's super cute. All right, then I took a piece of 1½ inches by 4¼ inches of Blueberry Bushel, and I used that scallop die from the Zany Zoo dies because I wanted to have a scallop at the top. So we're gonna glue this on like this. It's gonna give a border on the bottom that's straight, and the top border is gonna be scalloped. Let's bring in my silicone mat, and we're gonna glue that together. And let me show you the difference. See how you can see the difference in the Boho Blue and the Blueberry Bushel once it's dry? All right, let's go ahead and put some glue on the back of our little ink colored flowers. Stampin' Blended colored flowers. All right, and so I want about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or so at the bottom. And when you are gluing this down, if you have a little piece sticking out, it's okay, because we just trim it off from the back. I'd rather have a piece sticking out than have it be too short. All right, so there is that trim. We also have a piece of the Glorious Gingham, and it is 1 3/8 of an inch by 4¼ and it is going to go on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. You can see there's a small print gingham and a large print gingham. One's on the front, one's on the back. I wanted the small print gingham this time, so I'm putting my glue on the larger print gingham, and we are going to attach this on the bottom of our card. So it will stick out a smidge. I always tend to cut things a little bigger, which is okay. See, there's the edge. And so I'd rather have it too big, like I said, than too small. So there is that. Now we're going to attach this little piece on the bottom right here. But before we do that, I'm gonna do some ink blending up here in Boho Blue. So I'm gonna grab my Boho Blue ink pad and I'm gonna add a little bit of blue to my card. So I'm gonna grab a scrap paper. I always have scraps laying around. And so we're gonna go ahead and get some of that off. I don't want it too dark. And I just wanna come around the edges first. Prep it for our sky, right? And then I'm just going to add a swirl, not a ton, just a little bit of color into my background like that, okay? Now we're gonna do our clouds. I cut 3 clouds. I have to find the third one. I might have dropped it in my basket here, but I need 3 clouds. I just gotta look. But we're gonna use whatever's left on our blending brush to color them. I gotta grab my third one. And if I can't find it, we'll just cut another one. But it's probably in my basket because I have a ton of things in here and things get caught on. There it is. I found it. There we go. I keep a basket next to me with all the things that I'm using and sometimes things fall out. So let's put those there with our birdie. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of boho on that last cloud. And these are from the Give It a Whirl dies. I love that you get 3 clouds. I love that they're stitched. And what is there not to love about the Give It a Whirl dies? They're fantastic. We're gonna do a little bit more ink blending. This time we are gonna use our Lemon Lolly. I'm gonna grab that. And I have one of the stylish shaped circles. I don't remember the exact one, so let's pull them out and figure it out. All right, so it looks like the second from the outside, second largest. All right, and we are going to ink blend a little bit of Lemon Lolly right in the center to brighten up where our little bird's gonna be. All right, and so I like to add a slight glow behind any items that I am adding on there. So see, when our bird comes here, it helps to pop him off the back. All right, that's all the Lemon Lolly that we need. So now that we have all of our parts and pieces blended, we can glue this piece on next, right? That's where we were. I love how this looks. Oh my goodness, excuse me. A cough and a sneeze all in one. Aren't you guys lucky? All right, so we're gonna lay our clouds approximately where we want them to be. I wanna have a little bit behind that circle, so I gotta look. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna attach our bird to our nest, and then we will put dimensionals behind it as one unit. So I'm just gonna put on his feet, and then we're gonna put his nest behind him. So make sure he's straight. And then you're gonna basically have him in his nest like that. Isn't he cute? Once you have it as one unit, you can flip it over and then grab your dimensionals because it's going to be lifted. And I'm gonna add another one down here. All right, and on the back of our circle, that's also going to be lifted. Our clouds are going to be flat. And I'm gonna put a mini in the middle. I gotta grab my minis. All right, so let's go ahead and glue our clouds in place. I'm gonna move this over slightly. So we're gonna lift one at a time. Get our glue flowing. I think I need a new one soon. Grab my tweezers so I don't get any glue on my fingers. Although I'm pretty good at getting glue on my fingers, I do have to say. Let's do our next one. And then our last cloud. I love this card. It's so cute. Let's put our other one right there. I love these little stitch clouds. They're precious. Okay, next. Let's pull the back off of our bird, our dimensionals, I mean. And we're going to attach him onto our circle. Okay. So I wanted the nest to sit right along that circle edge. So that's where I'm gonna put it, just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna flip my circle out over and pull the dimensional backs off of it. And then we're going to go ahead and place our little bird over the scallop, over some of the flowers, just like that. So cute. All right, now we need our sentiment. It says, hope your day is a happy one. I have a scrap over here somewhere. If I haven't covered it up, there it is, a boho blue. All right. And we're gonna get our blueberry bushel ink. And we're gonna go ahead and ink that up. And stamp it in that scrap. I love using scraps for sentiments, don't you? All right, so let's clean our stamp, because if not, I'll end up with a blueberry bushel all over me. We're gonna fussy cut this out. So I'm gonna start at the bottom and I'm gonna cut straight along the word one here. Then I'm gonna kind of come up and toggle my my piece here around the script letters. I think they're really pretty and I want them to show. It's a pretty font on this stamp set, I think. So we're gonna try and show it off by coming in and around these swirly letters, right? But when we get back to the straight ones, the printed letters, we're just gonna cut around them normal, okay? So there's that pretty Y. Let's go in just slightly right here and then go around that other Y because it's a swirl. But it's not quite as big, which is fine. And then we're almost to the home stretch. We're halfway anyway. And I'm just gonna wiggle around those letters and then I'm gonna go around my D. And then we're getting to some printed letters again. So we're gonna come straight up and I'm gonna cut that away. See, we're halfway there. And we're gonna cut straight across there. And we're gonna come down, okay? And then I'm gonna come here and come straight across. All right, now I'm gonna get around that little H because it's really pretty. That little swirly on the end of that H. So we're gonna curl around it. We're almost done. Come in and around. And then bring it straight down here. Come around that. I'm gonna cut straight, or as best I can. And then we're gonna snip right there. And I'm just gonna double check that this is straight. And I'm happy with it. There we go. So there's our sentiment. Let's throw all of these pieces in the garbage. And it is gonna just get glued directly onto our circle. It's gonna fill up a lot of that circle, but right here on the end, that Y of day is gonna hang off. And so I'm gonna just put a mini dimensional in that corner. It needs it for help, right? And the rest of it is just going to get wet adhesive. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the back off of that. And the rest is going to get our nice wet glue. All right, so let's grab our tweezers and we'll add our sentiment right here in this corner. So I'm going to hook that little piece right there over that cloud, and I'm going to make sure that we're straight, and then I will show you. I need to trim. I kind of went a little wonky right there. There we go. So there's that. And then on the inside, I just stamped in boho blue a little set of flowers. So let's grab that. Got to put something on the inside, right? So we'll just put it in this corner here. Look how cute that is. We'll clean our stamp. And then our final touch is going to be our butterflies. They're flying around. And so I'm using the brush brass butterflies. So let's grab our Take Your Pick tool. And our butterflies. And I like to use the point for these metal ones. So we're going to put a big one in the sky up here, flying. And we'll use another large one, kind of flying in the opposite direction. And then we got to put a baby, right? You got to have a little baby there somewhere. And there we go. A few left on here. Need to order me some more. I hope that you have enjoyed this really fun card using our new online exclusive stamp set, Fluffiest Friends. I've paired it with So Sincere from the mini catalog. And our dies today were Stylish Shapes, Zany Zoo. And don't forget about Give It a Whirl dies. Love those. And then, of course, our fantastic, glorious gingham DSP. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you. I hope you will come every day this week and see some more projects with this fantastic new online exclusive. Get yours tomorrow. And please use my host code. It is located directly under my photo on my website, inkyhandswarmhearts.com. I would love referrals from you, and I would love it if you would purchase from me. I would be very grateful. Thanks for being here, and I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping.